Hey everybody, I wanted to pop in and make a quick video because of an unexpected text that I got from a friend of mine that I typically see as, one of those folks who is really resilient and, they're doing a lot of things and nothing seems to knock them off their game and, they're always cooking with grease, right? And I got an unexpected text that they watched the video of George Floyd's death in its entirety yesterday for the first time. And yesterday, as in many months after there was so much television coverage of Mr. Floyd's death. And incidentally, I still haven't watched the video all the way through. I watched part of it last night because I knew that there would be press coverage that I would be involved in this week, but otherwise I haven't watched the video. And in the same way that many of us are confronted with and reminded of the atrocity of that death and reminded of how we feel about it, and maybe some of us having really strong feelings for the first time, I also want to remind us that we have the strength and we have the tools to be able to get through this. We have the tools in ourselves and we have the tools collectively. And so what are some of the things that you want to be mindful of? First and foremost, if you can avoid watching the video, it's okay not to do so. I know that people want to be informed and people want to know what's going on. I get it, but read the transcript if you want to of the case. You can still get information by reading transcripts. There's something about the imagery that is so painful that it does something and it upsets our sensibilities. And I know we watch rated R movies, but this isn't a movie. It is real life, watching a man's life slowly be taken away from him and unnecessarily, and by the hands or at the hands of someone who callously didn't care for more than 9 minutes. It's okay not to watch the video or watch it in small clips or watch or read a transcript. If you find that you've watched the video, the time has gotten away from you, something about it drew you in, there's new information that you didn't know before, once you watch the video, take some time, engage in some deep breathing. I'll place the link below for one of my videos where I walk you through a deep breathing exercise. Write down, maybe, after you watch the video, like, what are your thoughts? What are the things that are most hurtful and are most upsetting for you? The reason that you're writing down your thoughts, and I'm not saying journaling, and I've said this before, but the reason that you are writing down your thoughts is to get them out of your head, because otherwise you may go into this rapid rate of, this doesn't make any sense. Why does this always happen to Black people? This is never going to stop. What am I going to do as a parent? What am I going to do as a sibling? I can't trust with my child being off to college. There's so many thoughts that get stirred up in us and we start to feel helpless. And when you can get the thoughts out of your head, it makes room for problem solving. It makes room for energy to problem solve rather than being overwhelmed. It sounds like a simple thing, but just try it. If you haven't ever done it before, just try it. It's time for an experiment. It's time to do something different. And I'm just giving some solutions, some tips here that seem simple but really do make a difference and maybe allow you to get out of a rut that you might find yourself in, especially when you know you don't have time to be in a rut because you got to go cook dinner or you got to go do something else that has a deadline. If it helps and you have your favorite playlist, and hopefully if you've been following my channel, you have a favorite playlist of music. Music has a way to transform us into a different mindset and into a different space. Just play one song. You got time for a few minutes of a song, some Mary J. Blige, everything's fine. Everything is fine. It will be fine. Let me know if you have any other solutions. Comment below. If you haven't already subscribed and you found this video to be helpful, please subscribe and hit the like button. Thanks everybody, and be great.